Not too long ago, I reviewed the Bose Ultra Open Earbuds and said this. Just an aside, Bose, why have you not added that to your earbud line? It is such a common feature, and for premium earbuds to not have multi-point support is really weird. And when I reviewed the Bose Quiet Comfort Ultra Earbuds, I said this. There's also no multi-point support, which drives me a bit crazy sometimes. Sometimes I want to connect the QC Ultra to my phone, but if I then want to switch to my laptop, I have to go into the Bose Music app, disconnect my phone, and then connect them to my laptop, which is a pain. But now things have changed. So here's what you need to know about the latest Bose update to the Ultra Open and the Quiet Comfort Ultra earbuds, whether you already have them, and if you're shopping for a new pair of earbuds, here's why you might want to take another look at Bose. Hi everybody, foXnoMad here, and today I want to help you travel smarter with an update about a feature that's been noticeably missing from Bose's most premium earbuds until now. This past weekend, Bose quietly pushed out a software update that added multi-point support to two of their earbuds, the Ultra Open and the Quiet Comfort Ultra. Version 4.0.20 is on a 2-week rollout cycle, but to get this update, you'll need the Bose app. By default, the app is set to automatically download and install updates in the background, and if you already have the app, you can check if this setting is enabled by going to the app settings, not the earbud specific settings, scrolling to the firmware updates, and making sure background updates is toggled on. Then you can either patiently wait or click on your pair of earbuds from the app, go into the settings, and then check the product update tab. There you'll see the firmware you're currently running, and the one that adds multi-point is 4.0.20, so if you're behind, you can manually install the update. You just need the earbuds in the case with the lid open so the Bose app can connect with your earbuds. It will then download the firmware and install it. Depending on how fast your internet connection is, that process should take around 5 to 10 minutes. Once installed, you now have multi-point and a few other bug fixes and features we'll get to in a moment. But let's talk about the biggest update first, and that's multi-point connectivity. Here's what that means and how it's implemented and some of the limitations on the Bose earbuds. Multi-point connectivity is the ability to connect your earbuds or headphones to more than one device at the same time. So for example, you're at your desk listening to music from your phone, but then you decide to browse YouTube on your laptop. Multi-point means you don't have to disconnect your earbuds from your phone, then reconnect them to the laptop. Basically, you can stop playing from one connected device and relatively seamlessly start listening on the other. Most of Bose's newer headphones have had this feature for a long time, and multi-point connectivity is a common feature on pretty much all premium earbuds and headphones. That's why it was so unusual and glaring that Bose didn't include multi-point with the Quiet Comfort 1 and then the Quiet Comfort 2, which, by the way, still doesn't have and doesn't look like it will be getting multi-point, even though pretty much every review has been calling this out as a major omission. Bose earbuds aren't inexpensive. They run from $200 to $400, and along with Sony, Beats, and Apple, Bose is one of the premier earbud manufacturing companies. But all of those other competitors that I just mentioned, Sony, Beats, and Apple, they all make earbuds with multi-point connectivity. So when the Quiet Comfort 2 didn't have multi-point and then the Quiet Comfort Ultra didn't have it, it was just a big question mark. Why? To have multi-point in a pair of earbuds, you need two things. You need a Bluetooth chipset that supports it, that's the hardware, and then you need the appropriate software to manage the multiple connections. The Bose Quiet Comfort Ultra and Ultra Open use the latest Qualcomm Snapdragon Sound chipset, which supports Bluetooth 5.3. I'm not sure why it took Bose so long to add multi-point connectivity through a software update to their earbuds, because they've had the hardware to support multi-point connectivity for a long time. And in fact, the Quiet Comfort 2, which look a lot like the Ultra and have basically identical chipsets inside, doesn't have multi-point connectivity. That update doesn't affect the Quiet Comfort 2. It doesn't look like if it will, which is still kind of really strange. But anyway, at least now we have multi-point connectivity on the Ultra Open and the Quiet Comfort Ultra. So here's how that works. The multi-point on these two Bose earbuds works fairly seamlessly. If you've already previously paired your earbuds with more than one device, like your phone and laptop, you don't need to re-add them. You will though need to go into the Bose app and enable the multi-point connection setting, which is strangely off by default. Man, Bose is really tiptoeing around this whole multi-point thing. Anyway, once you've activated multi-point, you can choose two of your devices to connect to simultaneously. You're limited to only two devices for multi-point, which is fairly standard for most earbuds, so if you want to switch to a third device, you'll be automatically disconnected from the second device. It's a bit clunky, but definitely better than it was before multi-point. If you're using these earbuds without multi-point connectivity, if you're listening to one device, you then have to disconnect it from that device and then reconnect it to a new device, and then disconnect it from that second device and then reconnect to the first device. Anyway, this multi-point connectivity is definitely a lot quicker and an improvement on just what was before. In action, here's how the multi-point works. Let's say you're listening to music from your laptop and you have your phone connected. As long as the music player or YouTube is running or whatever you're listening to from your laptop, as long as that's running, so as long as it's streaming music to you, trying to listen to something on your phone won't work. You can see as I'm trying to hit play on my phone, it just basically does nothing. It doesn't even give a pop-up or tell you why that's happening, but it just won't play. But as soon as I pause or stop the music or YouTube video I'm watching, then I can listen to something from my phone. And the same is true in reverse. You have to stop the music on your phone to listen again from your laptop. And I'm using laptop and phone as examples, but it's really first device and second device. So it could be a phone and another phone, or two laptops, or a laptop and a tablet, whatever. Doesn't really matter. It's just one device and the second device. But I do wish that Bose had put up a little notification or a pop-up, at least when you set up multi-point, that kind of explains that when you're listening to, music from one device, if you hit play on the other one, it just won't work. It just, nothing will happen with the button, just to kind of clear up any confusion. But I think what Bose is hoping is that it's so seamless that you won't have any trouble. You're probably not going to be listening to two devices at the same time, but in case you can't figure out why your phone isn't playing music, you might just have the YouTube video or the tab you're listening from on the second device muted. So it doesn't matter whether or not you're hearing things from the earbuds, as long as something is streaming to the earbuds, even if it's on mute, you won't be able to listen from the first device. When it comes to calls though, if you're listening to music or a podcast on your laptop and get an incoming call, the earbuds will automatically switch to your phone. Same goes for when you're making a call. The phone or device you're calling from will get priority. The latest software update also adds a feature where you can add a shortcut to the earbuds to be able to switch between devices. You can change this in the settings so that long presses on either the left or right earbud cycles through the two devices you've connected to multi-point. It doesn't let you cycle through a third or fourth device. In other words, you can't go down the list of everything you've paired with, but if you want to switch between the first and second device, you can do that with a long press if you change that in the settings. One thing that might be a bug actually, and something you should be aware of, is if you go into the settings and then change the shortcut to be able to switch between devices on multi-point, in the settings in the Bose app, it will then disable multi-point connectivity altogether. I don't know why that happens. I think that's a bug, but just something to be aware of. If you want to add that shortcut to the earbuds to be able to switch through devices in multi-point, it will turn off multi-point. So then you have to go back into the settings and then re-enable multi-point connectivity. Aside from that, version 4.0.20 adds a few bug fixes and some small features, and the connections are a little bit faster, I've noticed. So when you put the earbuds on, it's going to connect to your phone or laptop or other device a little bit quicker. But then the startup sound that comes on, that wong, that sort of that Bose tone, that's a lot louder now. So I wish that could be a little bit quieter. So if you're like in a quiet library or office or something and you put the earbuds in, that wong wake up sound is a little bit too loud, or I wish you could adjust that in the settings. Anyway, Bose, just maybe just a suggestion for you, something to be aware of if you have sensitive ears. When you put those earbuds in, they're just going to crank up the volume, wong, and there you go. Another small update, which is kind of cool, is that the Bose app will now show you when your earbuds are charging in the case, but it still won't tell you exactly how much charge is left in the case, just the earbuds. Bose, consider that one a feature request as well. Any new Quiet Comfort Ultra or Open Ultra earbuds that you get are going to come with this software update already installed, so you're going to already get it with multi-point connectivity. And if you already have these earbuds, just be looking out for that update in the next coming days. Overall, it's not the smoothest implementation of multi-point connectivity, and I still cannot come up with any good reason why the Bose Quiet Comfort 2 don't get this update, even though those earbuds are still on sale new from Bose, and they're so similar to the Bose Quiet Comfort Ultra. I don't understand that omission. But anyway, at least now we get multi-point connectivity on two of Bose's earbuds, which kind of sets that minimum bar, at least brings those earbuds up to that minimum bar that's been set by pretty much all of the competition. To me, the Bose Quiet Comfort Ultra have the best ANC, the best active noise cancellation that you can get in earbuds in this price range, and the Open Ultra earbuds are some of the most comfortable I've ever worn. They're fantastic for workouts, and now that they both have multi-point connectivity, they're a lot easier to recommend. I've reviewed both earbuds and I'll leave a link to those videos down in the description below, but I'm curious if you could let me know in the comments whether or not multi-point connectivity is a big feature for you, whether or not that's sort of a game changer. If you're shopping for earbuds, if they don't have multi-point connectivity, do you just kind of skip over them? And now that Bose has multi-point connectivity, is that something that's going to make you look twice at these earbuds? Let me know down in the comments below. And while you're down there, hit the like and subscribe buttons. I'll have new videos for you every week. If you have any other questions about this update, feel free to let me know. I'll be hanging out in the comments section to answer your questions. And I'll see you in the next video.